Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. This week, I want to talk about how to make your ex regret breaking up with you. Yes, that's what we all want when we've been broken up with. Even if by some chance we don't want our ex back, we at least want them to regret the fact that they broke up with us, which is different than revenge. Revenge, you may or may not want your ex back, but if you want them to regret it, it's because you want them back. So how do we do that? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. But first, I want to welcome back my beautiful No Contact Army. As I've mentioned before, I am almost at 100,000 followers, thanks to you guys. So I've decided how I'm going to give away the free 30-minute coaching sessions with me. I'm actually going to do a separate video when I reach 100,000, which is very soon. I'm less than 100 subscribers away. And then you will comment under that video, briefly tell me your story about your breakup, and then why I should choose you. And I will pick 5 winners who comment under that video. And I'm not going to make it a premiere, so you need to have the notifications on for my channel so that you will know when that video is up, because I will pick 5 people who comment in the first 24 hours. So if you miss the video going up after 24 hours, unfortunately, you won't have a chance to win a session with me. All right, so make sure you have your notifications on for my channel. And if you are new to this channel and you would like to find out more, I suggest you check out my book, No Contact Secrets, available at nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. All right, so regret. So when someone breaks up with you, they think that they can do better, and they think their life is going to be better without you. So the way to make them regret it is to show them that they can't do better than you, and their life isn't better without you. So I'm going to use a sports analogy. I didn't think I would be talking about sports on this channel, but okay. But sports, if you think about it, is where you see regret all the time, because one team wins, one team loses. So if we're talking about the finals, the Super Bowl, the World Cup, the NBA finals, all that, one team is going to win the prize and one team is going to be very upset and they're going to regret that they didn't win the prize, right? They're experiencing regret at not winning the prize. So what does that mean? It means that you must become the prize. Otherwise, why would they regret losing you? Right? They won't. And the prize, or a prize, it doesn't try to convince one of the teams to win it. It doesn't the Stanley Cup doesn't walk over to one of the teams and say, hey, I really want you guys to win, okay? So please win me. I don't want the other team to win me. You guys got to win me, okay? Please win me. That would be funny. So a prize knows it's a prize, and it just sits and waits for somebody to reach the finish line or for the end of the game, and whoever has the most points wins, right? They don't go chasing anyone. And that is the first step in making sure that you make your ex regret it. You're not going to do it by trying to tell them. You're not going to do it with words. So shut up. You're going to do it with your actions. So how do you become the prize? A prize. You fall in love with yourself. Everyone is a reflection of you. So when you change yourself, when you love yourself, everyone else will mirror how you feel about yourself. It's like, speaking of mirrors, looking into a mirror, and you want that mirror to smile at you, or the reflection in the mirror, not the mirror. However, that reflection is not going to smile unless you smile first. So first you smile, and then the reflection in the mirror will smile. It will change. Therefore, you must first think that you're the prize. You must love yourself and think, hey, I'm the best. Why wouldn't someone want to be with me? And years ago, just before Madonna hit it really big, she was in Italy filming her video for Like a Virgin. It was set in Venice. And she'd had some minor hits before that, with Borderline and Holiday, but she didn't really hit it big until Like a Virgin. So she was in Italy shooting her video, and a friend of mine, someone who later became a friend of mine, met her, and she signed an album for him which said, "I'm the best, forget the rest, Madonna." And she was not the big star that she later became. But in her mind, she already was, and she made it happen. She manifested it. So how can you see yourself as the prize? Well, one way to do this is through affirmations, and my app Silencio, the link is underneath every single video and podcast, has a space where you can record 3 affirmations. And if my clients ask for them, I give them affirmations they can use. And in fact, one of my clients, when I first spoke with him, he looked like a prisoner of war. He was on video. He had his head down. The camera angle was up. He looked so sad. I felt so bad for him. And so I gave him some affirmations. And 2 weeks later, we talked again. It was like a new guy. I was like, what happened to the other guy? You're like a totally different guy. And it was because of the affirmations. And one of the affirmations I gave him specifically was, "I'm the king of the world." Hey, it worked. Okay, whatever works. And he said women were coming up to him. He was happier. And he said that now he didn't even want his ex back. Okay, so if you do a session with me, I will give you what affirmations you need to use for yourself. Now, another way to become a prize is to level up on all levels. And I'm going to speak to just the women for now, but guys, you can listen into. So most women, after a breakup, when they've been broken up with, or they had to break up with a guy because he wasn't treating them right, they start posting these thirst traps. And that's just not the way to do it. That's basic. Your ex knows what you're doing, so it's not going to have an effect. So you need to actually show that you are moving on with your life, that you're having fun, and also leveling up your looks, because men are visually oriented and they will regret losing you if you level up and you look better. They won't regret losing you if you start to look worse. I'll tell you that much. So you want to constantly be leveling up. I'm still leveling up. I look at photos from a year ago and I go, all right, we're making some improvement here. And in a year from now, I expect to be even more leveled up. You can keep doing it forever and ever. Why not? So forget the thirst traps. Just level up and then post your new photos. And something else that you can do, I actually talked about in the video titled, I did everything wrong, but I got my avoidant ex back. And it was actually the guy who was broken up with the girl. But the girl triggered him, even though she broke up with him, because 2 weeks after she broke up with him, she posted photo of a rose and then her out to dinner. But she didn't, I don't remember if she showed the guy or not. So that's another great way to make your ex regret breaking up with you, because they'll think, what, is she moving on already? Did she even care? What is going on? And in that video, the guy showed up at her house and he was outside begging and pleading for her to come out. And of course she didn't. So that's our new tool, our new trick. We have the 2-drink trick. So this is another trick where you can even do it just a couple of weeks after the breakup. You don't even have to wait the usual 30 days I say to wait. And so you post a photo of one rose next to your dish at dinner. And then you, of course, show there's a dish across from you, so you're not eating alone, you and your rose. And it's going to imply that, hey, you're out to dinner with a guy and he gave you a rose. And people say, oh, the jealousy card doesn't work. Well, what have you got to lose? You've already lost him. Can you lose him again? Right? And for the guys, you can level up too, obviously. That always helps. But women crave financial security because it means that their offspring will be taken care of. We as women, we're biologically wired to want the best mate, and often that means someone who's financially well off. And so you want to work at becoming successful. And I have the best story ever. I'm telling you, it is the best story ever of a guy becoming super successful after a breakup. basically, he was working somewhere and he met this girl and they started dating, and then they lived together for a year, and then she broke up with him and she moved out. Then she started dating another guy at the workplace. And the first guy was, of course, upset because he had to see his ex now with the new guy. And the boss preferred him, so he said, listen, I'll fire him, I don't care. And he's like, no, it's okay, I'll just quit. I don't know if he said it like that. That's my interpretation, okay? So he quits. He gets an idea for an app. And by the way, I know this story because someone who worked there told me this story. Most people don't know this story. So he gets an idea for an app. He finds some investors who also believe in the idea. And they put together this app, which everyone listening probably has used at one time or another. And the name of that little app is Tinder. Yes, Tinder began as a result of someone being broken up with. See, not all breakups are bad. In fact, I'm sure he's very, very happy right now that she broke up with him, because of that, he's now worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know if he ever got her back or if he even wanted her back. Who knows? But if he didn't, you can bet that she regrets ever breaking up with him. So before I end, I just want to say that nothing is going to work to make someone regret losing you if they are absolutely 100% done with you. Like I've said previously about a certain ex of mine, even if he won the lottery and had $1 billion, I would still never get back with him. But that's usually not the case, that they're 100% done with you. There's always a little glimmer of hope. So now I want to hear from you. What have you done in the past to make your ex regret breaking up with you? And which one of my suggestions are you going to try? Please comment below. And in the meantime, if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net. We will send you the rates. If you don't hear from us within 24 hours, please check your spam folders. And if there's still nothing there, it means that your email provider is rejecting us. And you can contact us through another email. Try another email address. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.